Good morning, candidates. This is, say, a session for suggestions for success in Bank of Maharashtra interview. Yeah, I think the interview has started yesterday for scale 2, and only one candidate has written to us giving the questions that were asked for him. Others have not. Nobody else has written. So I request you to please write to me what are all the questions they are asking for scale 2, because regarding scale 3 they have already asked many questions about, say, the MSME, then OTS and other things, which I have already shared in our Telegram channel C12020. Now, I thought I can share with you some of the, CVs based on questions, based on CVs that a candidate from Madhya Pradesh. This candidate is working in a small finance bank as a relationship manager for the last 1 year. And prior to that, he has been working in two private sector banks. And yeah, this is the background. The candidate has had, say, training in mutual fund. He has studied MBA after graduation and from Bhopal. This is the background of this candidate. So, what are the questions that can come for this candidate? Let me just make out what questions can be asked for this boy or this person. Here is a relationship manager in, say, a small finance bank. So the question can be asked to him: what is the, say, um, strategy by which you try to achieve your targets, and how do you try to improve the customer service to your customers and savings customers, and how do you try to retain customers with you? So because this is what he has told about it, and in the previous two banks also he has been in marketing only, that is this way, that is customer relationship manager only. So if the question that will be asked to him will be like this, say for example, how will you manage a branch if you are posted as branch manager? What strategies will you adopt to increase the business of the branch? So this is the question we can expect from him, because he has studied, he has been only in deposits. But possibly we cannot rule out, because today in the interview I was told that they have not asked any, say, current affair related questions, but the candidate were asked to tell about themselves, about their business, about their achievements. And one candidate, they were asked about KCC and also about recovery of NPA. We don't know, probably that fact, that person maybe he has worked in advances, maybe that is why they have asked him. So for this candidate who has done deposits, the possible questions can be your achievements, like that the question can be asked. And like that they can also ask question for, why do you want to switch over, can you relocate to other parts of the country, and what is your goal? And these are the questions. And they can also ask about the present branch. So this is for this candidate. And for the next candidate, here is a candidate, he is how many years old? He was born in 1998. This candidate, of course, this candidate's CV, he has sent to me for some other bank interview. But based on this, the questions, here is a fresher. So this may not fit in for our Bank of Maharashtra requirement. So I have another candidate who is now working as a branch credit manager in a private sector bank, one of the private sector banks. And yeah, he has been in the same bank possibly from which year? From He has been working in the same bank for 2017 till data. This candidate has been working in that. So now we can ask him what are the questions we can ask him is that he has got experience in priority sector lending for mortgage and non-mortgage products. So we can ask him questions relating to what are the different types of mortgage, which type of mortgage are we using more in banks, and what are the formalities you have to observe before uptaking some property as security like valuation, title deeds verification, and then encumbrance and all that. Then after that, how do you create mortgage like equitable mortgage and also a registration? So that type of a question can be asked to him. And regarding the another one, this person has written he is familiar with financial products like farmers finance, mortgage, Kisan credit card scheme, ATL, then SHG and FE farms equipments. So he can be asked what are the farm equipments for his granted loans, and regarding agri term loan, what is the highest value for which he has done, and regarding Kisan credit card, how many cards has he have issued, and how is the experience in his state. This boy comes from Gorakhpur. This boy comes from Gorakhpur. Now, then this candidate has told he knows core banking software. So there can be question on what is APMS software, which company has given that, when what is APS and all that. Then regarding credit, as in this candidate has told he has got say experience in credit risk, credit rating and all, CIBIL as well as Equifax. Then the question, cross question can be what are the other credit rating agencies in India, and what are the rating in which CIBIL is rating, which type of rating is good in your bank. Then say this person has been able to how he is recovering NPA advances. This also can be asked. Then he has given that for my role is to approve or reject credit applications. So he can be asked what are the circumstances in which he has rejected the applications. What are the circumstances in which he has rejected the applications and why? Then he has also stated managing end-to-end credit process, providing decision, sanction, disbursement. So like that also question can be asked. Yeah, then if time permits, he can be asked question regarding ratio analysis and all that. And this is what it is about this candidate. So this is how the interview will go, mostly depending on the background. If you have expertise in advances, they will ask questions relating to advances like agricultural advances, MSME advances, and CGT, MSc, then PM, EGP, and all that. And obviously NPA, then SURFACE, then insolvency, bankruptcy code, how to recover. Like these questions will be asked for the person who has got experience in credit. For persons who do not have experience in credit, this type of questions can be asked. Mostly financial inclusion, then say your say deposit mobilization, customer service, customer retention. This type of questions can be asked to people who are working in say deposits. But only thing is, whatever area you work, you try to be thorough with say risk management also, and broadly, and better get to know about your bank's details and also the details of Bank of Maharashtra. Once you are thorough with that, then it will be easy. In questions, there can be some questions like say, why should we select you? Why should we give preference for you? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? Here also there are no this correct answer, the correct answer. You can give whatever answer, but be confident in whatever you are expressing. This will ensure success. I request candidates, please send the questions to our Telegram group 72020, or send it through WhatsApp. My number is 8072177482. In which case, I will use them and try to share them to the candidates. Yesterday, we got only one type of questions, like say about your background, then about what is that Kisan credit card, then about NPA recovery, something like that. These are the questions only that were told to us by candidates. So this is what it is. And thank you so much. Best wishes.